Brilliance Audio presents Life by Lu Yao with Mingming Lu and Eric Abrahamson. Translated by Chloe Estep. Performed by Robert Wu. Although the road of life is long, its most important sections are often covered in only a few steps, especially while one is young. No one's pathway in life is entirely straightforward or without detours. A wrong turn politically, professionally, or personally can have consequences that disrupt a particular period, and that might even follow you throughout your entire life. Liu Qing, 1916 to 1978, writer. Forward. The world depicted in Lu Yao's life, the world of rural China at the beginning of the 1980s, is a world that no longer exists. Nearly 4 decades on, the center of gravity of Chinese society has shifted from the countryside to the city, in the process gutting villages, dissolving clan cohesion, and collapsing social structures that had existed for millennia. The great dramatic balance of Lu Yao's tale. Gao Jialin's hesitation between the virtues of rural life and the thrilling unknowns of urban modernity has since been decisively resolved. These days, the Gao Jialins of 21st century China are abandoning the countryside in droves. Yet such deep roots are not so easily severed. The shadow of that diminished rural world hangs everywhere over modern China, in its family histories, its personal mythologies, its contemporary culture. In 2 seminal works of fiction, Life, 1982, and An Ordinary World, 1986, Lu Yao captured the experiences of a generation torn between these 2 poles and opened a debate that has continued to this day. His works have steadily gained relevance in China for the simple reason that the questions he raised have yet to be resolved. Traditional rural culture tells one, in no uncertain terms, the right way to live. How to exist in the cities, however, is an open question. In the 1980s, 30 years after the formation of the new China, a younger generation was seeing the possibility of a new life of the spirit, outside of the political structures of communism, and with that a chance to change their material fortunes. For a few years, perhaps for the better part of the decade, China hovered on this threshold. The old
Sample complete. Ready to continue?